What's going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here. This is episode 6 of our series, and you can see this is we're in May. We finished out the month of April. I was mowing grass, and when I finished up, we now have 25,000 liters of hay, so that's good. We got all that for the sheep. I also knocked out a bunch of contracts that totaled up to $23,000. So that's huge. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, I'm wanting to bring this series to an early close, and I didn't know how I was going to do that until now. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep chugging along here. We're going to go through our harvest, and then we're going to put everything that we got into productions. And the goal for the last episode will be to sell everything off, all the crops, all the productions, and all the animals. And the goal is to sell all that stuff to pay off our loan in entirety, which, as you can see, we owe $500,000 to the bank. So our goal is to harvest and do some productions, sell our crops, and sell our animals, sell anything we have to. It's going to be a liquidation. We are going to sell everything we have to in order to get out of the red. So that's the goal, and that's kind of how we're going to wrap things up. So the goal is to get in the green, and that's how we're going to bring this to an end, because we're going to have 2 new series starting here shortly. We're going to have I'm going to start a new solo series on the Riverview map. I'm just in love with that map. They did such a good job on that. And we're going to also be starting a multiplayer series on Frankenmuth, which is another awesome map. So I'm definitely excited to get those 2 projects going. So yeah, we need to bring this to a close. So for starters, today we are going down to the store for 2 things. First of all, we got a new trailer. We kept our old trailer, but we added another trailer to the fleet here. So as you can see, we get us a nice little utility trailer here. And we're going to need this for 2 purposes. It's really going to be beneficial for selling some of our productions and stuff like that once we get that going. I'm not even close to that trailer. But it's going to be very beneficial for selling a lot of the stuff that we're going to have going on. But also, we do need this trailer for a project that we are doing today. We're going to get this hooked up. But now, the next order of business, there's a contract that we are not going to, well, we're going to pay someone to do it for us, but I just can't pass up $20,000 for a hoeing job. So we're going to borrow this stuff, and we need to get this down to that field. We're going to hire a worker to do this for us. But even with the worker wages, you just can't beat that. So I'm going to get this guy all hooked up, and we will get him started down on that field. All right, lady, you do your thing. You make me proud. Make us some money. All right, we got to get back to our truck. All right, so we are back at the store, and as you can see, we got ourselves a little skid steer and a brush hog. Now, we did not purchase them. We leased these items because we only need them for a one-time purpose. That is the wrong thing. How does this go down? Why? I do not understand. Do the thing. Okay, there we go. Feel like I made that way more complicated than what it had to be. All right, so I'm gonna get this loaded up and get this stuff back to the farm. And then I will fill you guys in on what exactly I have going on here in my brain. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this stuff loaded up here, and I'll see you guys back at the farm. All right, guys, so we are back here at the farm. And now I'm gonna pull off the side of the road. We need to get the skid steer unloaded. So why I wanted the skid steer with the brush hog is because we need to put a new building down for these productions that we're gonna have to do, or that I want to do. I am gonna let the building be a little bit of a surprise, but you could just know for now that we're mowing with the purpose of clearing out for placement of the building. But now I also, this mower job's gonna be kind of neat because of oh, yep, it's gonna be neat because I'm gonna wreck into that fence post 100 times probably. But as you can see, this brush hog is actually getting rid of the brush, which is kind of neat. So I'm using it's called the Real Mower mod. And it has a function, if you look at the top left of my screen, that you can turn it on and off as needed. So when the Real Mower is turned on, just like a real mower, it will mow everything in its path. And if you don't want to delete your bushes, you just simply turn it off. So it's a pretty cool little mod, especially for role playing stuff. You know, if you want to get this brush hog mod, you know, it's definitely cool for that. So we're gonna clear out all this brush in through here. We're gonna get rid of these trees, and we'll probably grab the forage wagon and put that on to come pick up some of this grass, because then we can throw it right into our hay production. Or you know what? We'll probably just throw all this stuff in for the silage. We have a ton of we got a ton of hay right now, 25,000 liters. Especially since we're not continuing long term in this farm. But yeah, so essentially we're moving. We're packing up shop and we're moving. So just like in real life, if you were gonna leave a farm, we're gonna sell everything off. Everything that we have to sell to get the money we need to get out of here, get out of this town. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan is. Let's finish up here. I'm not worried about the mowing of the grass being perfect in here. I really just wanted to get the brush out of here. Before we start our groundwork. This big stuff. I do like this though. This is a neat little tool. Kind of adjust it to how you want it. Might as well grab this grass one here. We can use it. Right. Looks like just this little section in here. I was gonna get the skid steer with the tracks, but I really didn't want to waste the money. But I do think it would have handled better than these. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the skid steers with the tires. They just don't handle as well in certain terrain. But this definitely got the job done for what we needed. That's for sure. That looks pretty good. Now, can I get this one? Yeah. Alright. So, let's put this out front. The guys from the shop are going to come pick this one up. We're not taking it back. But now, we got to do some tree work. And once again, just like we did in the beginning, I am not dealing with all the wood, even though the money would be great right now, but I'm just not doing it. So we are just gonna be a little cheaty and just get these things right out of our way, maybe. Let's do a change-o. It's gone. That one might be okay there, honestly. This one's gotta go. This one's gotta go. So I did measure out the space we need, and we should be good up to this shag bark and across. So we're gonna get rid of this one. And this one. All right. Let's call the boys to come pick up their skid steers since we are done with that. And the brush hog. All right. Nice. Nice. We got a. So kind of. Nice. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. So let's grab this truck and trailer. Need to get them put away. Do I even? But we're gonna grab the tractor and the forage wagon and come down and pick up some of that grass, throw it in for silage. All right, let's get this thing set up here. I don't think we're gonna get an awful lot. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we even get 2,000 liters. We didn't really cut a whole lot of grass, mostly brush. But we shall see. Try to back up over this little spot here. All right, well, there's 1,000. Man, that fence is beating me up. Sneak down through here. Man, it's kind of hard to tell where these clippings are. Stuff. All right, well, we got 2,000 mark. All right, well, I'm going to finish up driving around in here, picking this up. All right, so we got all the grass picked up, and we are just under 3,000 liters. So I actually think I'm just going to put it in the hay. I don't want to have to make a run just to sell 3,000 liters of silage. So we'll just throw that into hay. It ain't going to hurt us. All right, get this off the road. I guess we can take it back up top. Let's take a look. Oh, actually, let's give a couple clicks on the old time here. Let's go to like 9. Let's go to 9 o'clock for now. I'm going to check and see if anything new came out in the contract market. Let's see. Well, bale wrapping. We are 1,000% doing that. That's a fact. Even the mowing ones, they're pretty good. But we're definitely going to need it. Because to put down what I want to put down in that area we just cleared out, I think we're going to need somewhere in the ballpark of 110 to 120,000. So we definitely need these big contracts. So that's huge. So, all right, I'm going to tidy up the farm here, get this stuff put away, and I'll meet you guys at the bale wrapping job. All right, well, perfect timing. Our lady friend finished her job, so let's get that money. 19 grand. Nice. All right, hopefully with any luck, we should be able to finish up this bale job and then go put that building down. So I'm gonna go wrap some bales and yeah, see you guys in a minute. Well, I know why they were charging 23,000 for this job. This is a ton of bales. I am gonna be here for a minute. There's got to be at least 20 or 30 bales in this field. So, all right, well, here we go. Alright guys, so that does it for that job. So let us get that money. Very nice, very nice. I'm gonna be honest, I did not think that we were gonna hit this 120,000 mark this quickly. So that's good. Alright, let's go back to the farm. Let's go to the chickens. Whoa. We are in with the chickens. Well, that's alright. While we're here, we could check on our eggs. Whoa, and we are booming. Eggs are looking good. Alright. Yeah, eggs are looking real good. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me just grab these slide these out of the way. We don't want to be holding up our production. So just to make sure they keep going, just slide them out of the way. Perfect. Keep the doors closed so no fox or coyotes get in there after them. All right, now we got lots of work to do here. What I need to decide is what level do we want this on? I think we keep it a tad higher than the chickens, so maybe like maybe like here. Let's level out a little spot here. All right. So we need to make this a tad bigger, strengthen it up a little bit. Go back rocks. Let's see. Yeah, we'll come out to about there. That ought to be good. We're close enough to good. Well, you know what? Actually, let's go out a little bit more. Just to be on the safe side. Now, this is going to be the tricky part here. So I want to level this. Well, actually, I want it to be that level. And through here. As close to that railing as we can get. Up until about there. All right. Now we're going to use this little tool. And we want to get to this height. Starting at this point. Drag that back like so. It's a good little slope tool if you guys aren't familiar with it. Nice. That's a nice little gradual incline. We have enough money. Actually, I think we're going to do that all the way up. So we'll level this out here. Or no. Well, yeah, we'll do it a little bit here. And now we want our slope tool. It's our target height. Starting here. Boom. Just want to widen this just a little bit so we could have a road sneaking up through there if we need it. All right. Now, let me show you our secret weapon. This is going to be the secret weapon. And it will just fit there. I'm trying to think, do we need room on the back side? Which actually, we really don't. If anything, we need room on the right side. I think we're going to do that. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so what did we use down here? Gravel. Why does it go up the hill like that? Take this up here. Continue this right up. And bring that right out. Look at that. Couldn't have planned that any better. Very nice, very nice. Then flip this right across this way. We'll touch up in here. There is a pickup on this right side, so we'll need a little bit there. Just make this gravel. A little bit extra there. All right, so we need a little more land here. Pull this out. Okay, that'll do good. Actually, I don't think if I use a slope tool, it might mess me up here. So I think in this instance, we're gonna do, yeah. Perfect. All right, now we just bring this down like so. That's not ideal, but just do something like this. It's a pretty wicked hill, but that'll be fine, I'm sure. All right. Well, we got our mammoth of a machine here. I don't know if any of you have used this. Let me go into the production and actually show you. This thing is a beast. I will forewarn you, it's a little on the cheaty side, but we need to make a lot of money, and this thing is gonna do it. So what our plan is gonna be, see, there's a bunch of wheat flour here. The difference between all of them is your recipe. So this mill does require some sort of fuel. We're not using diesel. We're gonna do the water. But you also have options to use DEF, electric. You could burn wood chips to fuel it. If you have a lumber mill, it's a good option. You could also use methane if you have a BGA. But we are going to do water for wheat flour. So we're going to put in 18 wheat, 6 water. We're going to get flour, chaff, stones, and pig food. And we're selling all of it. But what we're going to do with the flour, we are going to make some bread. As soon as I find bread. So you put in 2 flour, 6 water, and you get 10 bread. So this thing's a little broken, and you can see the cycles per month is insane. Actually, I'm just going to activate these so I don't have to search for them again. But yeah, this production is definitely way overpowered. But that's what we need. And I think it's loud as F. You know, we were pretty frugal through the first 5 episodes of this series, so I thought it'd be fun to go out on a high note here. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Where are we at here? Any other contracts worth our while? I mean, that's quick money. So now the only other hurdle that we have is the harvester, which actually, what are we in May? When are we harvesting? Is it June or July? Oh, it's July. Okay. So we actually have another month yet to prepare. Do some more contracts. Because we need a harvester. And I don't want to buy one. And our cheapest option, what's the header cost for this? 25,000. 30,000. We'll probably go with the 30,000 just for that 6 meter mark. But what do you cost to lease? 3,800. Well, hold on a second. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. I was wondering if we needed more. There's no more horsepower. It's just transmission setups. Yeah, this will do what we need it to do. So come July, we are gonna lease this with the 6 meter header and knock out them 3 fields. All of that grain will get put into the grain mill. We'll sell all the eggs, all the wool, sell all the chickens, all the sheep, and then we're gonna sell off all of our bread and the byproduct that we get, the chaff, the stones, and the pig food, which is a big one. The only thing is, where are we at here? Prices, pig food, not even listed. But it's okay. I do have a fix for that. We just don't have the money for it. Actually, do we have the money for it? Selling points. Yep. So, the sell everything mod, we can sell pig food with that. So I was gonna wait until we had this production running to do this, but I'll show you guys my plan. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna put one of these right here. So where that pipe comes out at, that's where we fill up with our pig food, chaff, stones. So we're literally gonna fill up and dump it immediately into a sell point. And then over here, for the bread spawn, I'm actually going to put this one. And the only reason why I'm going with this sell point is in the past, I've just had more luck with this, with getting better prices. So, I don't know, maybe I'm superstitious, but I'm going to go with this one again just to hopefully get that same luck. So we're going to put that right there because that's where the pallets are going to spawn in. I have a little bit of OCD, so I'm gonna have to fix this a little bit just so it doesn't look like crap. Just tuck that in like that. Perfect. And we could just bring our chicken eggs right up and around here. Sell them there, and we'll do the same with the wool. So aside from going up to pick up the harvester and maybe do some contracts, we are not leaving the farm. But all right guys, well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. It may or may not be on the short side, but definitely big things for next episode. Next episode, we're gonna hammer out probably. We'll see what's in the contracts. I'd like to do at least two more big ones, and then we're gonna get right into the harvest and get all these productions going. So, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate everything you guys do, the likes, the subs, the views. You guys are awesome, and enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next time.